Welcome back to my channel, y'all. It's Shanice or Barb. Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me Janice or Barbara. I'm still burning my Maybe Careful Sunshine by Bath & Body Works is the candle for today. I just want to start by saying that this is my second time recording this video. I deleted the last one and it was good. It was very good, y'all. So I'm trying to give it to you like I gave it in that last one, but I don't know, y'all. We gonna see. Anyway, Love During Lockup, Season 3, Episode 64, Bye Bye Love. Episode begins with Indy packing up. Literally, she's going, y'all. She's going to Ohio. Her mom comes in. She's about to help her. And even though she still don't see it for her, and she wants to share the news of the charges and everything that she found on Harry, but she's gonna wait until they go to Ohio, which I don't really understand. I mean, I understand it, but I don't like. And I do like how her mom lets her make her own mistakes and is still letting her make her own decisions as a grown woman. However, my thing is, say what you want to your daughter, just make it so that in the event that something goes down, it goes completely left, just let it be known that Nakoa, I think is her daughter's name, she always has a place in your home. You can go do what you want to do at the end of the day, because you move in accordance with ways that I didn't raise you like that. So I'm confused. But anyway, they're packing up the U-Haul, and then her brother and her brother's girlfriend are also going to be joining them. They hit the road. As soon as they hit the road, Harry calls, and her mother's just like, you know, being a mom in the background. And he basically says, like, as it pertains to her mother, like, take it easy on me, ma. I already been treated like a criminal long enough. I don't know why I just did that accent, but anyway. Excuse me, sir? No, you've been being treated like a criminal for as long as you've been in a place that criminals be, because you are criminal because you committed a crime, such as kidnapping a man. Like, what? Anyway, so that was really all for them in that scene. Next, we get Gabby and Chris. When I tell you, literally, this girl is working in the town that I literally, like, when I go home to see my family, like, that's the town I go to. Like, that's where I'm from. Literally right there. Crazy. Anyway, she's at work working as a bottle girl because she spent up all the $60K on, what did she have for show for it? A BMW and a couple, you know, nice things, I guess. Stupid as. And he doesn't know that she's working as a bottle girl because he's super not here for that type of stuff. He's super protective and jealous and whatever you want to call it. Because that's recipe for a good relationship. Yeah, of course. And she also shares with her coworker that she has been being harassed by his ex, like, pretty much the entire time they've been together. And she even called him, like, slipping in the past, that because they were clearly still talking or something. They probably still are, like, honestly, because who has time to do all that? I don't know. But that's really it for the most part. We just see her at work and she's all up his butt, but clearly she's got something going on too, because when she gets in her car, she calls somebody up on the phone, some guy, and tells him that she needs to meet to talk. So they about to meet up tomorrow. So I guess we'll see next week what that's about. I don't know, girl. Anyway, we get Haley and Dalton. Nothing really major happened with them. She calls him, or he calls her on the phone, because, you know, that's what Love During Lockup is. Literally, I should have known in my head that it was just going to be a whole bunch of phone calls with this this spinoff series or whatever. That's why I personally prefer Love After Lockup, because it's always nice to see, like, them when they first get out and be going down, like, because even in the healthiest, most, you know, regular relationship, when two people come together to coexist, it'd be like, whoa, I didn't know they left the cap off the toothpaste. Of course, in this type of show, it's those types of things are amplified and it's a lot more that goes on to it. But I prefer Love after Lockup out of the three. But anyway, she keeps it kind of short with him, and we find out she did that because she's actually gone out to have a girls' night with her friend, coworker Emily, her good girlfriend, who I thought was really her girlfriend, but apparently they just regular girlfriends, whatever. Anyway, and she also says how she, she's been faithful to him, but she's promiscuous. She likes to get it in, and there's nothing wrong with that. But she has been faithful to him as long as they've been together. But Emily is telling her like it is, like, why do you want this for yourself? Like, basically, he ain't it. She wouldn't, if the tables were turning, she wouldn't be dating nobody up in jail and prison. And nothing she said is a lie, and she should be able to go out with her friends. And just because you're locked up doesn't mean she should have to be locked up. Like, what type of, that's way too controlling, and I don't like people trying to control me, and that could never be me, so you should just go the other way. But anyway, then we get Santiba and Tulsi. He calls, nothing much is said, but she lets it be known that she's still going to Georgia to pick him up. And she's writing a list down, and her mom walks in and she tells her she's writing a list down of all the things for when she leaves, because, oh, by the way, I'm going to Georgia to go pick him up because he's getting out on Tuesday or something. And her mom's just like, okay, like, what do you really know about him? Like, I don't know about this. She says that Santiba falls, she's kind of gullible or naive, or, has a good heart, I guess, so she just falls easily, which is unfortunate, but yeah. And we also find out, like, the biggest point of this conversation was that her mom lets it be known that she lent her money recently, I guess, yet she's apparently been giving Tulsi over the 8 months of their relationship or whatever, she's given him thousands of dollars, but he has yet to pay her own mother back. Hell no. Like, I wish. I would, like, I wish. No way. So you have enough money to give to him, which you shouldn't even be giving him money in the first place, honestly, if you want to be honest. But you don't have enough money to pay your own mother back? Like, trifling as hell. Moving on. Back to Indy and Harry. They arrive in Ohio, and her mom pulls her to the side and basically tells her, like, these are the charges I found on him. I told you I was going to look him up. He's a kidnapper. He's this, he's that. And she's like, I already knew that, and that's fine. As long as it ain't no domestic charges, we good. Ma'am? Excuse me? Yo, oh my God. Sidebar. Craziest thing happened. So tell me why my husband called me downstairs yesterday and shows me a picture of this girl, and I'm like, who? Papa, who is this? It was Indy. They went to high school together. Go figure. Anyway. And she just doesn't care at all. And that scares me for her child and just for her in general. She has no plan. She has barely any money, because we see that as they go on to the motel that they went to, or that she booked, trash, the crust around the phone, the vent that was peeling. I could only imagine what they would have found if they pulled back the sheets. No, sir, no, ma'am, I'm not laying my head there. You couldn't pay me to lay my head there. Call me bougie, call me whatever you want, but there's something about, I just don't be, like, sleeping just anywhere, or, like, I can't just be, nope, I'm good. No, I'm afraid of bugs, so definitely not. But you're going to have you and your child there. You couldn't afford, that was the only place in her budget. And then we also see her calling Anaris or whatever, her spiritual advisor because she's clearly seeing what's in front of her and like, oh man, this looks crazy. I don't know. Maybe I should go home to Maryland. And she calls her and she's like, oh, thank you. Thank you. She tells her to be resilient and she just got to persevere on through. Like, no, she needs to take her ass back home is what she needs to do. But keep giving her, she's milking you for all your money and you were sitting here and letting her do it. You're an idiot and you need to go home. Period. Back to Ty and Hottie, or this might be the first time we saw him. I don't know. She's at work. She's telling her boss how she had this date the other night with Mr. Angel and things went well. However, she is still gonna keep rolling right along with her prisoners. She's dated 500 to be exact. Before we can even get too far into that conversation, Hottie calls saying, don't listen to her. I mean, I've been knowing her for 12 years, but it's nothing like that. But we did have sex 4 years ago, and I've only been like keeping her in my good graces. I've only been keeping myself in her good graces because I needed her $600 from her stimmy. Like, yet we also find out that Ty has given him like thousands of dollars, 12,000, 15,000, however money. Like, so I'm just like, you're dumb. You shouldn't have did that. I expected better from you. However, I'm not off you, sir, because no. I'm a firm believer that 9 times out of 10, a lot of times when situations are like this, the person be crazy, as in Boston be crazy, but it's only because he's giving her a reason to be crazy too. He's like, go on my Facebook Live. You'll see. Da, 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 da. So she goes on his Facebook Live and he's all there talking all this stuff, talking about, oh, Ty's my bitch and da, 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 da. And she's like, first of all, I'm not your bitch. I'm your woman. And I'm like, okay, good girl. Put some respect on my title. I get it. But she just needs to set her sights elsewhere. If this is not a big red flag, then I don't know what is. Moving right along. Back to Indy. Actually, no. I already covered that. Max and Tara. I don't really understand why we got, like, I don't really even, this is going to be real fast because I don't even really care about Max's storyline. Honestly, I don't really know why he's here. I guess he was just like a place filler or something because I just don't really care. Maybe you guys do. Let me know in the comments below. But anyway, so he's sitting down with his friends. He has come up with the idea that in order to get over someone, you need to get under someone new. You know, that whole saying. I get it, but I don't. Because he's just weird to me. I don't know. He's just very like dim-witted or just like, I don't know. He's just weird to me. And we see him leave the table. He goes to take another collect call, and it's not Tara. He's actually talking to someone new. We don't get to know her name because it was bleeped out. But this girl is from Vegas. She's closer to his age. They have a lot of similarities in interest. But she's like an ex-playmate or something, apparently. I'm like, I need pictures. I need proof. I need my eyes on her because I don't believe you. Because you just believe anything. And they just talk a little bit for a second. Nothing really came of that conversation. And then she kind of hangs up abruptly. He also says that he doesn't know what her charges are because he doesn't want to form a opinions about her based off of that. Goodbye. You don't need to come across my TV anymore, honestly. I don't even know. How are they even friends with you? Because you dumb. Anyway, back to Haley and Dalton. She meets up with her mom and Hendrix, and they're having vegan s'mores. S'mores are my favorite thing. Like I said, Vegas is my favorite place in the States. I just said that, and now I'm saying s'mores are my favorite dessert. You guys are learning a lot about me with these reviews. Let's just say that. But, she's meeting with them, and before they could even bite a s'more, freaking Dalton calls, and it's just kind of like, it's like, so what'd you do last night? And she comes clean and she tells him, and he goes berserk. So much so that he says he's not, where is it? I know I wrote it down. He's not jealous. He's just cautious. Go to hell, because that's just code for, that's just like, literally lipstick on a pig. Like, hello, like that's no. You were right the first time. You're jealous and controlling. and you want her to just sit there and just wait for you to get out, and then you want to dictate everything she does. Like, no. Soulmates, you look me in my eyes right now, Haley. Soulmates do not act like that. They do not try to dictate your every move. That's unhealthy. You need to let it go. He even hangs up on her, and I'm like, oh, that would have been the last time he ever heard this voice on the other line. Like, you not about to hang up on me, ever. But she really loves him, so she can have that. I'm good. And then the episode ends with Ty and Hottie. We find out that she's sitting in front of a beauty salon or whatever. Apparently, this is Hottie's cousin who hooked them up. I guess it's her shop, or she works in shop or whatever. I don't like her. I'm sorry. Like I said in my videos previously, nobody's family is going to have your back more than they have that person's back. I'm sorry. I don't care. That's always how I've experienced that, and this situation clearly shows that, because I know that cousin knows a little bit more. No one's just around for 12 years and you just don't know anything about it, but you were so able to, you're clearly close enough to him enough to have hooked them up. So I don't believe you. Whatever. But Miss Boston apparently posted Ty's nude photos that she sent to Hottie's Facebook Messenger. Have we heard nothing about like revenge porn or like first of all, who does that? As a woman, you should be going after him and trying to figure out what he did to wrong you, and you guys handle that. She has nothing to do with that. So that is just like beyond me, to know that you decided to point all of your anger towards someone who literally came into the situation and knew nothing about you or has nothing to do with you. And don't talk about collateral damage. That wasn't collateral damage. She did that on purpose to be malicious, and that was foul AF. And whatever comes of this, I don't care. I'm not condoning violence, but whatever Ty decides to do to you next week, I'm here for it. I don't care. You get what you get. It is what it is. And with that being said, that is where the episode ended, y'all. I hope you like my recap and review. This was another good episode. I'm excited to see next week. And as always, comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.